As a raider scavenging a derelict world, you settle into an underground settlement. But now you must return to the surface, where Ark machines roam. If you're brave enough, who knows what you might find? Ark Raiders, a multiplayer extraction adventure video game. Buy now for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. Rated T for teen.
This episode is brought to you by RumChata, a delicious creamy blend of horchata with rum. It's best enjoyed over ice or in your coffee. RumChata, delivering vacation vibes any way or anywhere you drink it. Find out more at rumchata.com. Drink responsibly. Caribbean rum with real dairy cream, natural and artificial flavors. Alcohol 13.75% by volume, 27.5 proof. Copyright 2025, Agave Loco Brands, Pewaukee, Wisconsin. All rights reserved.
I'm David Cooper. This is The Last Show, and we are joined by Tony Five, our foreign correspondent. He corresponds the globe over in London, England. Correspondent.
Nice save, David Cooper. Ever the professional. This is me, Tony Five, live, the correspondent in spandex. David, how are you?
You are wearing spandex. Why aren't you wearing pants for this airing,
David,
Tony?
I'm in the comfort of my home here in London. It's nice, it's safe, it's secure. So I felt I should wear pants, David. I feel that my broadcasting voice is slightly better with pants on.
Just because we furnished you with a nice microphone and headphones doesn't mean you shouldn't furnish yourself with pants while doing the show. I'm here in New York. The country's kind of excited by the mayoral election. Mamdani got elected.
Okay.
He ousted a political dynasty, the Cuomo family. It's news. I thought it was worth mentioning on the show.
David, as you know, I am neither political nor apolitical. I am just be-political, David. I know nothing about your New York mayor. The last person I remember who was mayor was Rudy Giuliani. Now, how long ago has he been mayor since?
He's not mayor. He has not been mayor. He sort of disappeared from the political landscape due to... Well, a lot of things, but probably my favorite landscape-esque thing with him was when Trump, back in 2020, had that press conference at the Four Seasons. I think Giuliani might have organized it. I should get a fact checker on that, but I know Giuliani was there, and so Trump was going to make some announcement as he was leaving office. And he's like, I'm making an announcement at the Four Seasons. But it wasn't at the fancy hotel. It was at just some place called Four Seasons Total Landscaping.
Like a builder's merchant, like a building depot out in the middle. I seem to remember that, him standing in front of a chain link fence. I seem to vaguely remember that. Oh, wow. Okay. So he's done very well politically. So tell me about this new guy. What's he like? What's he going to do? What does he wear?
Well,
what sort of
he's
stuff?
a social democrat, so he's left-leaning. He wants to increase social programs, tax the very wealthy a little bit more, make things a little bit easier for those who struggle to afford living in New York, which is a lot of people. I think that's why his message resonated so much with New Yorkers. But the establishment doesn't like him, you can imagine. Any kind of social democrat, left-leaning person in the U.S. is going to get smeared, especially by the right. So that's what we saw. But I think on the streets, people are really hopeful, you know?
I've always been confused by those terminologies, left and right, or left wing and right wing. It always makes me think of chicken. And I never really understood. We have obviously left-leaning politics in the UK, right-leaning politics in the UK, centre middle, middle centre, centre ground, centre forward, back forward, left diagonal. It sounds like a really weird chess game. And I still don't understand. I pretend to understand. Do you ever do that? Do you ever just have people talk to you about a very serious topic and you just nod along and agree? That's what I feel like when people talk politics to me.
I'm not really sure how to advise you on this one. I feel like a 5-minute Google journey could answer your questions here.
What's Google?
Yeah, I think that's the problem.
I think that's the problem. But this guy, I mean, I hope he does well for the country. I hope he's good for you.
The city,
but all we know in the UK is that it just come up with Trump's worst nightmare. So I'm thinking that this guy was like a former porn star or something that's going to come out of nowhere. But, fair enough. Good luck to him and all that's ailing him.
I think that's the sentiment. All right, Tony, let's go to our first story tonight. We go to celebrity Jesse Eisenberg.
Yes.
Who I recently saw a movie he was in called A Real Pain, which was about like two Jewish boys visiting like the concentration camp that that is their grandmother like was imprisoned in and everything on some
What,
trip.
like Auschwitz or something? He had to go back in time?
I forget which concentration camp it was, but yes.
Okay.
But I had a friend who thought was going to see Wicked with me in the theaters.
Okay.
And he texted me like, "Are we seeing Wicked?" And I responded, "A Real Pain," to which he thought I was just criticizing Wicked. So he came wearing like a fancy outfit, like kind of a
You're
a Broadway,
joking.
yeah. And he was like all excited to see Wicked because he thought I was just complaining that going to see Wicked was a real pain.
Yes.
Which I was not. I was telling him the name of this like rather serious movie. And then he came and he was like horrified because it was like a really heavy movie. It was a good movie, but it was a really heavy movie.
Wow.
And that's my Jesse Eisenberg story. He starred in that movie. But he is donating a kidney to a stranger, which makes him a slightly better person than me, I would say.
I would say so, David. Yeah, Jesse Eisenberg, my favourite Eisenberg after the one that hit the Titanic. I really like him. I saw him in The Social Network. He played, I think, Mark Zuckerberg.
Mark
That's where
Zuckerberg.
a lot of people know him for that. But he is, donating a kidney. He said that it was, he started doing it by doing blood donation. And he said, I got bitten by the bug and he wants to do an altruistic donation. And it's just mid-December, so it's a couple of weeks away. And he wants to, I don't think he's giving it to a specific person. He's just doing it like an idea of an organ donation, and if somebody needs it around the time, they'll get it. So I find that absolutely fascinating that he wants to do that. I guess it is a good thing, isn't it? Because there are so many people, if you're not in that position, you don't really think about taking something from somebody else. I was reading that Selena Gomez, she got a kidney, but obviously not from Mark Zuckerberg or anybody else like that. From a friend, which
we
is
always
really
think
nice.
about donating kidneys to like friends or family members. I don't even know if I've ever heard about them donated anonymously, voluntarily. I guess it's a wonderful thing to do. I should give more blood. I'm O negative. I'm a universal donor.
Are you the one that? Are you? Oh, David.
I'm the one who can
Cooper.
receive from no one and give to everybody. Like I can only receive O negative blood. So I need O negative. It's the only type of blood I can get.
Yeah.
But my blood works in everybody else's.
I did not know that about you, David. So next time I come, we're going to take some blood off you and put it in a little bag of mine. I'll take
we'll
it back to London.
Put it in a little Nalgene bottle and toss it in the plane and just dump it on the floor and someone can soak it up and use it. That's how that works, right?
I mean, we're good friends. What's the extent of what you would donate for me? If I called you up in need, David Cooper, please donate something. What would you give me? Like you know what I'm like. I'm very altruistic. I could do what Jesse Eisenberg did. I could give something that it would pain to take out of me, but I could still live with. I'd give a kidney. I'd probably give my second finger in. I don't use that often. I'd give definitely one of my toes because I hardly use them. My belly button.
You wouldn't smoke, but suppose you were in a show where they had prop cigarettes and you had to
Yes.
smoke. And while lighting it, you burned and singed the nose hair inside of your nose.
Yes.
I would donate some of my nose hairs to you. Is that...
I mean, nose hair transplants, I know the technology in the States has come on leaps and bounds. So you'd give me nose hair. What else would you give me?
I would give you a kidney and I would outwardly, throughout the process, be a good sport about it. But privately to my girlfriend Miranda,
God damn that Tony Five and his
I would
kidney.
complain so much as to make the good deed basically not worth being a good deed. I would reluctantly do the right thing if you or a family member was in need, but privately I would be a bad sport about it.
Okay, because we never really discuss your hospitals. I always fall over. I have quite a physical lifestyle. I train, I fight, I do whatever. I have broken bones and stuff. I've never really discussed sickness with you. I know you have a lot of problem with your rear end, but you never sort of discuss it in any sort of leaps and bounds. But how are you in hospital? Have you ever been sick? Have you ever had anything chronic with you?
I've gone into the hospital once or twice for minor stuff in my 39 years, but no, I've never had a serious, thing.
A serious illness? Oh, my goodness.
I've gone in for very bad hives that were all over my body and face. I think
Oh, my
it was
God,
the
David.
sun.
Did they do a GoFundMe for you?
No, they just gave me some Benadryl cream and told me to come back in a few hours if the hives didn't go away, and they went away. What do you think?
Wow. Okay. So it's funny because you imagine like the range of listeners, there's going to be people that are quite sick, people that are well. And, there are people that are so used to being sick. It's like a complete way of life for them. And I don't think I've met very many people that haven't had sort of injuries or people that go into the hospital often. Obviously, we can't disregard mental health and, having issues with that and tablets and medication. But yeah, I can't see you in a hospital environment.
I mean, I'm a hypochondriac. For mental health stuff, whatever you need, I'm on the other end of the phone, buddy. For a kidney, I'll give it to you, but could you maybe ask someone else first?
I know you donate toenails. Yeah, I know. Can you imagine? Tony, you can have it, but do you mind putting me on hold for it? Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Speaking of being on hold, Tony Five, our foreign correspondent in London, England. Tony, what a joy it was having you on the show. Thanks for being here.
David, double-kidneyed Cooper. Thank you.
When you walk into a Burlington, you're walking into amazing prices and great gifts. That's main character energy. Because at Burlington, the holiday savings aren't the only things turning heads. Discover quality finds and perfect presents for everyone on your list, even those who are hard to shop for. Toys and jewelry to new beauty brands and styles, these gifts go seamlessly from our stores to under your tree. Seriously, with these savings, why shop anywhere else?
Burlington deals, brands, wow.